how to perform these arithmetic operations. For adding binary numbers, we have 4 general rules. We will look at the last example, that is 1101. So in subtraction operation, again we have the rules. 0 minus 0 subtraction with a borrow. If you have a borrow, how can subtract? Hello students. Welcome to the next session of Digital Electronics. I am Dr. Soumyashri, Department of Computer Science, Vidhyashram College. Previous session was all about number conversion or converting a number in one base system to another base system. Okay. In that we have 4 forms, that is binary system, decimal system, octal system and the hexadecimal system. We have completed all the 4 types and how to convert a number, any system to another system. Okay. After that concept, next is about the arithmetic operations. Oh, arithmetic operations we know, is it not? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Of course, you know about the arithmetic operations, but it is in decimal system, is it not? I am not repeating the mathematics of elementary classes. I am going to tell you about how to perform these arithmetic operations in binary system. If it is a number system which is binary and is represented using 1 and 0, how do you perform the arithmetic operations in the system? Okay. For example, if I perform an arithmetic operation in decimal system, say if I want to add 6 plus 4, what a human being will do is 6 plus 4 equals 10. This is as simple as that, is it not? Suppose instead of this, if I provide this number 6 plus 4 to the computer, will it be able to do it, the addition operation, with this much ease? Is it not? It is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because the computer cannot understand this system. That is, it cannot recognize either the 6 or the 4. If it is not able to recognize 6 and 4, it cannot produce 10. Is it not? How do you produce 10 then? Now we know about the computers, basics of computers. If I type 6 plus 4 in a calculator in the computer, it gives 10. How does it give 10? What it will do? It will be from the previous topic, conversion. What it will do? It will convert the 6 to binary and 4 again to binary. Is it not? So, 6 and 4 will be converted to binary. If it is binary, that means processor has to add only the binary numbers. It cannot add decimal number. Is it not? How does it convert the numbers in decimal is all we know. How does the processor performs the addition operation in case of binary number is the topic of discussion. Is it not? Okay. Now we shall go into the, or we will look into the procedure of performing arithmetic operations on binary numbers, which will be performed by not you but by your system or laptop. We know how to perform. Now we will know how does computer perform these operations. Why do you need the binary arithmetic is, It is essential in all the digital systems. It is necessary for all the digital system, not only computers. Any electronic device, if you take and if you perform any operation on any electronic device, it will be in the digital form only. If it is digital form, you have to perform the arithmetic operation. Okay, we will be looking at all the 4 arithmetic operations. The correctness of result in binary operation can be counter-checked by converting the operands in binary number to decimal. If you convert the number operand in binary form to decimal form and you perform the same arithmetic operation on that number, you can get the same value if the operation has been carried out correctly. Okay. First one is the addition in binary numbers. For adding binary numbers, we have 4 general rules. That is, if you add 2 zeros, the result will be 0, sum is 0 and will not be having any carry. If you have 1 0 and another 1, if you are adding 0 plus 1, it will be 1 with no carry or carry of 0. If you are adding 1 plus 0, what happens? Result will be 1 again with a carry of 0 or no carry. If you are adding 1 plus 1, if it is decimal system, if you add 1 plus 1 will become 2, is it not? But how do you get the result in this? Because 2 is not there in the binary system, is it not? 2 is not existing in binary. How do you represent or how do you perform arithmetic operation is 1 plus 1 in decimal system will become 2. That 2 will be represented as 1 0 in binary, is it not? 2 can be represented as 1 0. We have seen 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, is it not? 1 0 will result in 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0 into 2 to the power of 0 will be 2 plus 0. Again, it is 2. 2 can be represented as 1 0. Is it not? So, sum is 0. Here 1 plus 1, sum is 0 and 1 acts as a carry to the next number. Okay. Next number will have a carry of 1. Okay. You know about the carry and the borrow, is it not? So, 0 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry when both the operands are 1. Okay. You know about operands. These are operands. This is operator. Plus is the operator. The numbers neighboring the operator are called as the operands. When both the operands are 1, the sum will be 0 and 1 will be considered as a carry. Okay. Now, we'll have an example here. Okay. Add the numbers 1 1 plus 0 1. 1 1 plus 0 1. Okay. Now, when you add 1 plus 1, sum will be 0 and this 1 will be carried here. Okay, 1 will be carried here. 1 plus 1 again becomes 1 0, where 0 will be the sum and 1 will become carry to the next. But you don't have number here. So, the result will be 1. 1 is kept as it is. See, if you take 13 plus 7, what you will do? 7 plus 3 is 10. 1 will be carry. 1 plus 1, it is 2. Is it not? Or else, if you take 25 plus 87. How do you add this? Perform the addition. 7 plus 5 will be 12, where 1 will act as a carry here. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 is 11. So 1 will be acting as a carry, but here we don't have any value. So this will be kept as it is. Result will be 1, 1, 2. Is it not? So this is the result. This is how we perform addition in case of decimal number. Is it not? In the same way, you can perform the addition in the binary also. 1 plus 1 carries, sum is 0 and carry is 1, which will be carried here. Again add this carry to the next number. 1 plus 1, 0. 1 plus 1, sum is 0 and you have a 1 carry. 1 will be again carried here and you don't have a values here. Keep 1 as it is. So it is 1, 0, 0. Okay. 1, 0, 0 represents the addition of binary numbers. Is it not? Okay. If you want to counter check, 1 plus 1, 1, 1 represents what value? It is 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0. It will be 2 plus 1, it is 3. 1, 1 is 3 and it is 1. 3 plus 1, 4. Is it true? The result obtained is 1, 0, 0. So it will be 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 0 results in 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So we have 3 plus 1 equals 4. So you can counter check the correctness of the operation. Okay. We have some more examples. 1, 1 plus 1, 1. How do you perform the addition? 1, 1 plus 1, 1. What is the result? 1 plus 1 is, sum is 0. We have a carry of 1. Now what happens? 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now what happens? 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 is represented as 1, 1. Okay. So again here we have the value 1 and a carry 1 represented as 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 is 3 plus 3. What happens? 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0 results in 4 plus 2 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Proves the correctness of the addition operation carried out. Is it not? In the same way, you can perform the addition on 1, 0, 0 plus 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, 1. We will look at the last example, that is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. How do you perform the operation? 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Here 1, 1, 0, 1 represents 13 plus 1, 0, 1 represents 5. Okay. Now we will perform the addition operation. 1 plus 1 is, result is 0 and we have the carry 1. Okay. So 1, 0, 0 is 1. 1 plus 0, 0 plus 0 is 1. We have again 1 plus 1. The sum is 0 and we have a carry of 1. Okay. So 1 plus 1, again we have the sum 0 and carry 1. We don't have the values here. We shall keep it as 1. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. What is the result? 1 into 2 to the power of 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 0. So what is the result? 16 plus, these are zeros, plus 2. Result is 18. Okay. 13 plus 5 equals 18. Okay. So this proves the correctness of the operation. Okay. This is about arithmetic addition. Now we shall come on to subtraction operation. So in subtraction operation, again we have the rules. 0 minus 0 will be 0 only. 1 minus 1 will be 1. Result is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Result is 1. 1 minus 0, result is 1. If it is 0 minus 1, so if you delete 0 or subtract 1 from 0, the result is 1 with a borrow of 1. We shall have a borrow of 1 from the next number. How do you perform this, or how do you understand this is 0, 1, 0, 1, say 1, 0 we have. How do you carry this 0 minus 1? Suppose if in decimal system, if you take like this, 43 minus 15. 43 minus 15. How do you perform the subtraction here? 3 and 5 are the numbers. 5 cannot be subtracted by 3. What we'll do? We will take a value of 1 as borrow. Is it not? So what happens when you carry a borrow? It will not become 4. Instead, it will become 13. Instead of 3, it will become 13 because we have got a carry of 1 here. Okay. 13 minus 5. Now we can subtract 5 from 13. Is it not? So 13 minus 5. We can perform the operation 13 minus 5 results in 8. Is it not? Now, since we have borrowed 1 from 4, it will become 3. 3 minus 1 will be 2. This is how we perform the subtraction. Is it not? In the decimal system. In the same way, when you move a 1 as a borrow from next number, it will become 1, 0. It will become 1, 0. 1, 0, as you know, represents 2. Okay. 2 minus 1 will be 1, which is the result. So, 0 minus 1. When you subtract 1 from 0, the result will be 1 with a borrow of 1. We have borrowed a 1 from the next number. So, borrow will be 1 and even the result will also be 1. Okay. Now, shall we look at an example? And we have a simple subtraction with no borrow. Subtract 0, 1 from 1, 1. It will become 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Simple subtraction. 1, 1 is 3. 0, 1 is 1. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So, 1, 0 represents 2. Okay. Next, we shall check with the subtraction with a borrow. If you have a borrow, how can subtract? 1, 0, 1 and 0, 1, 1. We have to subtract 0, 1, 1 from 1, 0, 1. So, 0, 1, 1 is 3. 1, 0, 1 is 5. So, you have to subtract 3 from 5. It is 0, 1, 1 from 1, 0, 1. When you subtract, 1 minus 1 is 0. Here we have 0, 1. How do you subtract this? Take a 1, borrow from the next number. It will become 1, 0. When you subtract 1 from 1, 0, the result is 1 and the borrow we have is the 1. Borrow is 1 and the result is 1. When you have taken 1 from here, there remains 0. There is nothing left in that. So 0 minus 0 is 0. The result is 0, 1, 0, which is an equivalent of 2 in binary. Is it not? So 5 minus 3 is true, or 3 when subtracted by 2 will result in 2, or 3 subtracted from 5 will result in 2. Is it not? We shall look at an example. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1 cannot be subtracted. So we shall take a borrow, but here is also there is no number. Now we shall take borrow from here. This will become 1, 0, which is equal to 2. Now from 2 I will take as a borrow 1. This will become 1, 0. So when from 1, 0, from 2, 1 is removed, there remains is the 1. That means instead of 0, we have 1 now. Okay, 1, 0 minus 1, or 0, 1 minus 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1 will result in 1. Okay, from the rule, 0 minus 1, result will be 1 with a borrow of 1. Now remains is the 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Now after giving it as a borrow, there remains 0. Now we shall take 1 as a borrow from next number. This will become 1, 0. 1, 0 minus 1 is 1. There remains 0. When you check, it will become 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0. This is 4 plus 2 plus 1 results in 7. Okay. The result is, here it is 12, decimal number, minus 101 is 5. 12 minus 5 is 7. You can check the values for this. Can perform other subtraction. Okay. Now comes is the binary multiplication. Binary multiplication can be carried out with rules. We have the basic rules. 0 into 0 is 0. 0 into 1 is 0. 1 into 0 is again 0. Anything multiplied with 0 is 0 only. 1 into 1 is 1. Okay. Like our decimal number multiplication, binary multiplication also involves the partial products. And these partial products will be shifting each successive partial product by one position. We shall shift the partial products by one position for the next product. Okay. And by adding these partial products, we will add the partial products to get a final product, like we do in the decimal system. Is it not? Suppose, how do you perform? It is, suppose if I give it as 13 into 12. How do you perform the multiplication here? First we shall have a partial product, not the final product. Is it not? So now we shall multiply 13 by 2, 26. Now 13 into 1 multiplied with 13, it is 13. We have shifted this partial product to next position. Is it not? Now we shall get the final product by adding 6, 5, 1. So 13 into 12, product of 13 and 12 will be 156. Is it not? In the same way, in binary arithmetic also, we will get partial products By adding these partial products, we will get the final product. Let's take an example. Here, you have to multiply 1, 1 into 1, 1. That is 1 into 1, 1 multiplied with 1, 1. So, we will have 1, 1 multiplied with 1, 1. When you multiply this with 1, we will get a partial product of 1, 1. And perform this multiplication of 1, 1 with another 1, we will get again another 1, 1, which has the result. Now, we have to perform the addition. 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, we will be having a carry of 1. Again 1 plus 1 is 0, 1 is carry, which will be displayed here. Is it not? Okay. If you check the values, 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 into 3 results in 9. Here it is 1, 0, 0, 1. 1 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0 results in 8 plus this will be 0. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1 results in 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. That means 3 plus 3, 3 into 3 equals 9. Okay. We have some more examples. We shall take up one example. 1, 1, 1 into 1, 0, 1. Okay. So, first product will be 1, 1, 1, 1. When you multiply the number with 1, you will get 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now, we have the next digit 0. Multiply this product with 0, you will get 0, 0, 0. Okay. Third one, again, we will shift the value by 1 position. Partial products, these are. Now, we have to perform the addition operation for these partial products. Okay. 1 is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. 0 will be here with a carry of 1. Now, 1 plus 0 plus 1 again results in 1, 0. 0 again with a carry of 1. 1 plus 1, 0 again with a carry of 1. When you check with the values, 1 into 2 to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to the power of 5 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0. Now, 32 plus, so these are zeros, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 to the power of 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Results in 35. When you check the result, 1 into 1, 1, 1, 1 represents 7 into 101 represents 5. So, it is product of 7 and 5 is 35. Okay, 7 into 5, 35. You can check with other numbers also. Okay. Next comes is the binary division. How do you perform binary division? Division operation follows the same procedure as that of decimal system. Okay. When you divide, you can perform the operation. Suppose you have to divide 110 by 11. How you can perform? 11, take two numbers, first two numbers, 11. When you subtract this, you will get 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0. There remains is the 0, 0. You can add 0, multiply it with this, you will get 0, 0, 0, results in 0, 0, 0. So, final product is 1, 0. When you check, so it is 4 plus 2, it is 6, 1 plus 1 is 3. Divide 6 by 3 will result in 2. It is 1, 0 represents 2. 1, 0 is 2. Okay. We shall look at another example with more binary numbers. It is 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, which will be divided by 1, 0. How do you perform this operation? Now, we have 1, 0, 1, 1. Take first two numbers divided by 1, 0. Take the numbers 1, 0 into 1 is 1, 0. Perform the subtraction. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now we have a value 1. Take the next digit 1, 0. 1, 0 into 1 is 1, 0. 0, 0. Now take another digit. That digit is not enough. So we will add a 0 here as we do in the decimal system and take up next digit also. It becomes 1, 0 into 1 is 1, 0. When you subtract, it will become 0, 0. Okay. So, the final product is 1, 1, 0, 1. When you check with the decimal system, this will be 1 into 2 to the power of 4, 1 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 into 0. So, this becomes 16 plus 8 plus 2. This will be 26 divided by 2 will be equal to 13. When you check this 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. So, 1 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0. So, results in 8 plus 4 plus 1. So, results in 13. Next, we have these examples. We shall check with one of the number. If you take 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 divided by 1, 0, 1. So, how do you perform? 1, 0, 1 into 1 will result in 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. Take up next 0. Add a 0. This will be 0, 0, 0. Okay. The value is 1 into 2 to the power of 4 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 0, it is 0. Now, it will be 16 plus, this is 0, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 4, 20. 20 divided by 101. 101, this is 20 divided by 5 results in 4. This will be 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power of into 2 to the power of 2 into 2 to the power of 1 into 2 to the power of 0 results in 4. So 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So this is how a division operation will be carried out when you have a binary number, or how does a processor processes your decimal number when it is converted to binary form. Okay. So this is about the basic arithmetic operations that can be carried out with a binary number. Okay. In the next session, we will be studying about the complement system. So in complement system, we have ones complement and twos complement system. What is the use of ones and twos complement? Why do we use it? How to get this system or how to generate this system? We'll look into it in the next session. Okay. Thank you.